Hi, good morning everyone. Hope you all are fine at home, enjoy your work. Today we are going to start new chapter in maths, chapter 6, fundamental algebraic concept. Do you know what is algebra? Why we use algebra? Actually, algebra is a branch of mathematics that uses letters or symbol to represent numbers. In place of numbers, if we use some variables to represent those numbers, so that is considered as your algebra. Okay, so what we do usually in this algebra, we basically deals with variables, numbers, expressions, factors, constant terms, coefficients, polynomials. These are terms are all parts of your algebra. Okay, in this first algebraic concept, fundamental algebraic concepts, we have first one is literals and constants. So another name of literal is variables to represent the numbers. Okay, so how we represent the variables like A, B, C, D up to Z, you have all English alphabets. You can represent as the variables or literals. Variables are usually denoted by A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z, etc. And what about constants? Constants are the values that remain same, or we can say that fixed value is called the constant, like 2, 3 raised to power 0, root 3, pi. So these are some conditions are there, some numeric terms are there in which values are fixed, you can't change. Okay, so next is what is algebraic expression. Algebraic expression is a combination of variables and constants by 4 arithmetic operations, because when we use, you have 4 arithmetic operations like plus, minus, divide, multiply. When you bind like these variables and constants by 4 arithmetic operations, that we call it algebraic expression. I have one example of algebraic expression, 2x plus 3y minus 4, in which x and y considered as variable and that term does not contain any variable is called constant terms, and whole combination of variables constant with arithmetic operators either plus, minus, division, multiply, we call it algebraic expression. Next is term of algebraic expression. How you identify the term of algebraic expressions? The term of an algebraic expressions are the parts of the expression. So if this is a whole expression and different parts of the expression connected with positive, negative sign or divide, multiplication, these are the operators. When different variables and constants connected with the positive, negative, division or multiply sign, and each part which is connected, we call it term. Like here in this expression 3xyz plus 2y minus 1, first one part doesn't mean what is numeric, what is variable is written there, so we call it a first term. After arithmetic operator, this is called it a second term, and after again arithmetic operator, if another more term is there, we call it 3 terms. Ultimately what we call it, this terms of algebraic expression is 3 terms of algebraic expression, like term 1, term 2, term 3. Next is factors of the term. So what do you mean by factor of the term? When variables and coefficients are multiplied, variables and coefficients are multiplied to form a product, then each quantity multiplied is called a factor of that product. Constant factor is called the numerical factors. This constant number we call it numerical factors. When we make the factor of 25, 5 into 5, x square y is x, you have to write 2 times, y single times, so that we call it variables or literal factors, and that is numerical factors. When numerical factors and variable factors multiplied together, we called it a factor of a term. Next is constant term and coefficient. How you can identify what are the constant terms and what are the coefficients? So if I have expression 1 by 4 AB minus 8. So in this expression, if we have to find numerical coefficient, that is 1 by 4. 8 is not considered a numerical coefficient because 8 is not accompanied with any variable. So any variable accompanied with any numeric value, that numeric value is considered as numeric coefficients. If next is coefficient of A, so you ignore A, what is number left? 1 by 4B is considered as coefficient of A. Similarly, coefficient of B, you ignore the B variable and whatever number is left, 1 by 4A, is considered as coefficient of B. Constant term, that term does not accompany any variable, is called a constant term. Another more example, if I have a term 8xab minus 2, numerical coefficient is 8, coefficient of A is 8xb, coefficient of B is 8xa, and constant term is minus 2. Next is like and unlike terms. What do you mean by like and unlike terms? Like terms are those terms in which have same variables and exponents. But if variables are different or exponent become different, we call it unlike terms. Like here, I have two terms 7a minus 4a. I'm not going to compare the numeric value here. We have to compare only the variable part. So here like a raised to power 1 raised to power, same variable, same exponent. We call it a like term. Similarly here xz square, xz square, xz square. Doesn't matter whether it is negative or numeric value is written. Numerical value you no need to compare. You compare only the variable part. Exponent, power is same and variable should be same. Like xz square, all is same. All the term has same variables and same powers. So that means these are like terms. Now what about different variables or unlike terms? Like 6 s and t. S and t are different variables. Here, though variable is same but power is different. If power is different, we consider same as different exponents. So here also x, y, z, though variables are same but each and every condition power is different. But here, like here x square, x raised to power 1, y cube, y square, z cube, z cube. Though this z cube and z cube is same, but it is multiplied with the other variables. So we consider it. We can't consider a single variable power. We consider as combined variable power. If here is x, y, z, here is x, y, z. If all the three variables and here all three variables, those are multiplied, power is same, then you consider as like term. Otherwise you consider as unlike term. Next is polynomials. Now what is actually polynomial is there? Polynomial is an algebraic expression containing one or more terms with at least one non-zero coefficient provided the variables have whole number exponent. Or we can say that in any expression, if variable raised to power is a whole number, that we consider as a polynomial. So here if I have expression 2x plus 6y cube minus 4z cube plus 2k square. So this 2, 3, 3, these are whole numbers. If variable power is in form of whole number, we consider as polynomial. But if any variable power is negative or fraction, we consider as non-polynomial numbers. So under this polynomials, there are different names according to the terms. If in the expression I have only single term like 2x, 3y, z, we call it monomial. Monomial means single terms. So it contains one term. If any expression has two terms, we call it binomial. If any term has three terms connected with arithmetic operators, we call it trinomial. If any expression has four terms connected with the variable, doesn't matter literals, doesn't matter constants, we have to consider only the terms. If there are more than three terms like 4, 5, 6, many more, we call it multinomials. Next is how we can identify polynomial in one variable. So in this, polynomial in one variable is a polynomial having a single variable only. If any expression has single variable, doesn't matter, power is different. Okay, So we consider a single variable with different powers here. Like here 4x4 minus 2x cube plus 6x plus 2. Here x, there is a single variable. No two variables are there. Similarly here also minus 5y cube minus 6y square plus 2y. Here also variables has different powers. So we call it polynomial in a one variable. So that is a polynomial in one variable. Next is polynomial in two or more variables. How you identify polynomial in two or more variables? If in the expression there are two variables are multiplied with each other, doesn't matter power, so we consider as polynomial with different variables or two variables. Like here two variables, we consider only if there are two variables are multiplied with each other. If three variables are multiplied with each other, we consider as three variable polynomial, four variable polynomial, and so on. It goes on as it is. Next is if I have 4a square b cube minus 5ab plus ab. If you look at this expression, only two different type of variables we are using, ab and ab are multiplied with each other. Doesn't matter whatever power is there, but still in the expression maximum two variables are multiplied with each other. So we call it different variables. Here also x square y minus 3y cube z square plus 2z4 x square. Here also two variables are multiplied with each other. So these two variables but are different, like xy, yz, zx, but at a time not three different variables are multiplied with each other, only two variables, like xy two variables, yz two variables, zx two variables. Still in this case also different type of variables is there, but at a time in each term only two variables are multiplied with each other. So that we call it polynomial in two variable. But if there are three variables multiplied with each other, we can also say that three variable polynomial or two variable, more than two variable polynomial. Next important part is degree of a polynomial. How we can identify what is the degree of polynomial? If you have expression is given, in the expression, though there is a one variable polynomial expression, whatever highest power of that single variable is called as degree of the polynomial. If x raised to power 4 plus 6x square plus 7, then highest power of variable consider as 4, because highest power of x is 4. But if you have given two or three variables multiply with each other, how you identify the degree in that case? Suppose I have expression 4m square n square 17l m n square plus 8l cube m square. This term is there. So what you do in this, you have to add the power in both the cases. Like mn raised to power 2, that becomes, sum of the power becomes 4 here, and if you add the power here, doesn't matter different variable is there, that is only for check the total of the power of all the variables who are multiplied with each other. So 1, 1, 2, that becomes 4, and here 3 plus 2 becomes 5. So here 4, 4, 5. Then if you check, don't bother about different variables are multiplied with each other. You are only to check the total of the power. What is the total quantity of the power? The total quantity of power is 5 is more. Then highest sum of the power is considered a degree of polynomial, that is 5. Next, my last topic is classification of polynomials. According to degree, we can classify the polynomial in different forms. Like in first, linear polynomials, degree 1, one variable or two variable. Degree 1 means variable has highest power 1. If it is quadratic polynomial is degree of 2. That means higher power has a degree 2 or has a power 2. Cubic polynomial means polynomial of degree 3. If I have an expression x cube plus x square minus 8, one variable expression, x higher power is 3. But if I have two variable expression is there, it means sum of the two variable power is should be not crosses 3. So that is considered a cubic polynomial. Similarly, in quadratic polynomial, a polynomial of degree 4, Degree 4 means 4x4 plus 5x cube minus 2x square. For variable 1, highest power is 4, and if there is a power is distributed among two variables like x y cube y x y cube. Here when you look at the sum of the power of two different variables, that should be 4. That is considered as polynomial of degree 4. Thank you. Have a nice day. Enjoy your homework today. Exercise 6.1.